on a different stream. Yeah, it's on a different stream, even though I'm no streaming. And they're off. So interesting to see that Kieran has stayed out on them softs. For some reason I can't seem to remember that. That's a lovely view from the helicopter there.
I might have to leave you to it then, because I can't see anything. Not to worry. It's EA again. I'll let you have your rant in the chat about it later.
Oh, you don't? Yes. You get me started on EA. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. And you can't join on my game?
No.
Interesting. Yeah, and I've done the send an invite, but yeah, it's closed. So yeah, so I'm afraid we swapped streams. Well, so
yeah, well, I'll leave you to it, and I'll watch as a viewer and chat to you in the chat then.
Okay.
Thank you. This is the earliest I've ever had to say this. Thank you for having me in Organic.
It's always a pleasure.
Right, so I'll speak to you in the chat on YouTube. See you later, mate.
Right, see you later. Bye. So now I'm trying to find my stream so I can get the chat room up. Skills done is already 1.5 seconds ahead of Kieran, really showing some real good skills in that beautiful Alfa Romeo. While I'm trying to sort out my technical difficulties. Let's see if I'm on this one, so I can get back into chat. Ah, there we go. Yep, there we go. I'm in the chat now, so I'm in the chat room. I found my stream, and some stuff going on there. Aiden's going to have a look round. That's not a very good camera shot. I'm trying to get on board with Kieran, because Kieran's don't have made a mistake there. We've got Giraffe trying around on Morris. Morris working his way through the field now on them hards. And Morris now is right up the back of Kieran. I was surprised didn't go into the pits to get rid of them softs, but might have thought that they were quite in a healthy position. Although looking at the skies, it looks a bit grey. I wouldn't have thought we would have got rain, but there's some of the drivers going on to hards. Yeah, Skills Dance was building a bit of a gap, but Oliver now has worked his way through the pack, and he's got past Skills Dance. Aiden Jones in the Ferrari, he'll not want to be doing anything too silly. He'll want a good race, he'll want a good strong finish. He's going on the outside, and he'll get past Skills Dance. So Aiden now will be much better in that position, knowing that he's got the other Mercedes behind Skilldans. As Booty now gets past Giraffe, try and get that. We've got both the McLarens now, and Giraffe and Smith battling on the outside. Is the team orders in McLaren? And there is. There was definitely Oh, and look at that. Kieran's played that just right in the detection zone and managed to give Booty DRS. So Booty got past Kieran after the DRS zone, ahead of Kieran, and gets DRS. So both the McLarens there, and there was a friendly little wiggle there between Booty and Kieran. So Kieran now will have the job of trying to keep Smith and Giraffe behind him and allow Booty to who's on the same strategy as Morris. As it just got there, Morris overtaking Skills Dan's. Yeah, I'm not sure. The prediction is going to come in. We've got 18 laps left. Nats has just got past Backer. Backer's got past Nats. 1.5 Tari, 1.5. Yeah. I'm trying to get the other battles. Kieran. Yeah, I wonder if Kieran's now struggling on them 9-lap old softs, as Smith has managed to get past him on the fresher hards. And now Kieran's got Giraffe. Get past him on DRS. As they come up to the hairpin. But Giraffe not quite. And the DRS not quite close enough to overtake Kieran, so I wonder if they've got a bit of different strategies. We'll go back to the front. As goalkeeper Bass, who showed some fantastic pace, not having the best race, will not be on. Baku picks up the first 3-second time penalty, but he's still going. He's got 3 laps left. He's got 3 laps left before he's going to make somebody very, very rich and somebody very, very upset. But Booty's just getting past now Skills Dan's. So Skills Dan's, I wonder if his 10 lap old hards are beginning to struggle. Giraffe has managed to get past Kieran, so I'd imagine Kieran's going to get in, going to come in sometime. As he lets Giraffe past, and now Kieran's got Mr. Backer right behind him. I can imagine Kieran is probably going to come into the pits sooner or later. It's interesting. No, he stayed out. I don't know if there's a bit of a touch then. Baker had to bake a bit hard. Not to hit Kieran. But Kieran's getting a bit of DRS. It's the front. Oh, my computer now has just gone. Now Bass has gone from last to first. I don't know now. Who is it? Bass was last on my screen, and now Bass is first. I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know where's where. Let's try and work this out. Right, well, there is Bass, and there is Entity. So, yeah, Bass is in last place, because there is Entity, and there is the Red Bull of Bass, who is actually behind Quinn. Now he's changed again, and I think it's just updated itself. Don't you just love this game? It's absolutely fantastic with no bugs. I'll say through very gritted teeth. So we get back now with Oliver, who is in the lead, and he's out of DRS zone from Aiden, who is trying to So, it's changed back. Entity is now in the lead. Entity in the lead. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm just going on what's. I'm not even going to bother what that's telling me on screen. But we know that Oliver is in the lead. With Aidan second, and Morris third. Entity and Bass, they're last and second from last. Whether EA are they're trying a new thing where they don't want people to be in last position, so they just automatically put them into first when you're in last. I don't know. Who knows with this game? But it's really going to test me. So we're watching. Oliver is first. Aidan is second. Still hold. Now Entity's. And now it's all changed again. But we're back to what it should be. I'm going to have a mental breakdown at the end of this. I can just feel it coming. I don't know what to say. Anyway, Oliver is in the lead, not Bass. I'm sorry, as Morris has a bit of a moment then at the back of Aidan. A few of the drivers have struggled getting the power down there. Aidan is doing a great job of keeping Morris behind him. Entity's not in the lead, but I'm sure if the race ended now, I'm sure Entity would actually claim first place. I don't think there'd be any arguments for him. We've got a yellow flag. I'm not quite sure why we've got a yellow. What is that? I don't know why we've got a yellow flag, but I didn't see anyone dropping down the order. But Morris has managed to get past Kira. I don't even know what if that on the left is good. We see Morris again getting all, and we've got another yellow flag. That is definitely, that's Giraffe. I think Giraffe now is hoping, that he can get himself up 2 positions just like that. For the people watching, you probably know more about what's going on than I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Bass is having a battle between himself and between first and last with Entity. This driver, Oliver, is in the lead, followed by his teammate Morris, who's not particularly pulling away too much from Aidan. I have to say Aidan. I can't say Jones, because then that really would start showing a bit of complications. I think Jones would take being third at the moment. But the last 2 races, we said earlier, Aidan just needs to get a decent result here. I think our viewing's probably still down to Jones, who was originally streaming. There was technical issues. I had to then take over streaming, and so it was different streaming. So for some reason I couldn't invite Jones back into things. It was saying that it was already closed. So EA, don't you just love it? I mean, this is what we have to work with. I think I need a pay rise for this. Luke, yeah, I need a pay rise. Oliver, yeah, he's pulling away nicely. I'm trying to go through the order now so we can actually work this out. Oliver is in first place. Morris is second. Aidan is staying close to Morris. I do believe Booty is fourth with Smith fifth. That's a lovely view. I do love the helicopter view. That's Booty and Smith as they come up to the first hairpin. No, it's not the first hairpin corner. It's the second hairpin. Backer is behind Smith and Booty in sixth. Nuts is behind Backer in seventh. Kieran is in eighth. Skills Dan's, who showed absolutely brilliant pace, he has now gone on to mediums, and he'll take the mediums to the end of the race. He's going to go on pressure rubber now, and he's going to want to really press that advantage. We got another yellow flag, and I believe that is Entity. No, it's Giraffe. It's Giraffe. Fine. Yeah, I'd say that Entity's a minute behind. I mean, he's done a pit stop, but Giraffe's done a pit stop. Who knows with this game? But I believe Giraffe. Yeah, Entity is last because there is Bass. So Bass is ahead of Entity. Entity is Entity now has got Oliver that's going to come up and lap them. Yeah, lost back a bit. Lucky for Luke. 5 viewers. Yeah. Yeah, and then we've got 5 viewers that are completely, he's just as confused as I am. Right, so. Yeah, Oliver is in the lead, and he's catching up to Entity, who is in 14th. Bass is ahead of Entity. Oh, I don't know. Booty's into the pits. Let's go on board with Booty because I know Booty's in the pits. That's one thing I do know. Back at DNF lap 22. Oh, and Aidan has picked up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt him. But I think he's far enough ahead of Smith. Let's go on board with Oliver because he's going to cut through now. We've got the blue flags out. I know a lot about blue flags. I see blue flags every single race. Yeah, everyone just wants to wave blue flags at me. And oh, there's a big push in the back there. I don't know what happened there. Did that really happen? Because he did give him a right whack up the back, did Oliver there. No, Bass is second. I don't know. Bass is not second. Back. I don't know what's going on here because there seems to be... I don't know what's happening. There will seem to be a lot of banging and moving out of the way. I've got a... Oh, it's all going swimmingly well. It's lovely. Don't you just love this game? Really trying to put bit of egg on. Try and put egg on in Organic's face. I know I had a shave and I had to get rid of my beard, but I don't want it coming covered with. Now Smith's into the pits. Smith's now going to go on to softs. So about 10 laps. Nats has gone round now, absolutely flying on them softs. Smith's going to want to try and challenge Nats. I don't know which position any of these drivers are in. Let's try this out again. Right, Oliver is in the lead, ahead of Morris. So far so good. Aiden is keeping up with Morris. And that's all I think Aiden can do after the last couple of races. I think he'll be pleased just to get back on track and get a podium. It is good to see him back after last week's. We had a big row with Ferrari, but all that has been settled. Bass, it says he's fourth. Entity is fifth. It's not. I don't think. No, because they were last. They've just been lapped. Well, that's Entity's Backer. So let's. Backer. Well, no, Backer hasn't got DRS. Now, is that? We still get DRS if. No, I'm sure there definitely was. Right, Quinn's into the pits, and Quinn now has gone on to softs. 8 laps left. 8 laps for me to try and find my sanity. Right, Oliver first, Morris second. Is Aiden. I'm absolutely sure Brass. I mean, he might be. Oh, and Morris now has got a 3-second time penalty. We've got another yellow flag, and I think that is Giraffe. Oh, Giraffe has had a nightmare of a race. In the will it make it to the end of the Grand Prix? And now he's got to go a whole lap without a front wing. I tell you what, the amount of practice Williams mechanics get, that will be just like the Alfa Romeos, very, very quick to get that car in, and they'll be well oiled machine. Well, I mean, this could be the correct order. No, but Backer is Backer fourth. Smith's now gone round in the fastest lap. Backer is now like right on the back of Morris. Morris has been into the pits. Now, is Morris? Yes, Morris is 1 second there of Backer. Backer is only, well, I'd imagine they'll be trying to take them hards to the end. Everything's all changed. Yeah. We've got a big load of cars on track that are going round the circuit, and there's some Brummy who has no idea what he's talking about or what's going on. But I believe now that we are up to date, and this is the proper standing. And Giraffe has DNF'd. He picked up a 3-second time penalty, and now we've got a virtual safety car. It was definitely a race that Giraffe was not happy with. I don't think Oliver Aiden now has gone to the pits using. He must be out of hard. It must be out of softs. And Morris also must have been out on softs because they've gone on to mediums. Aiden now is in second place. The DRS has been enabled. Has it been 2 laps already? Oh, from the virtual safety car, yeah. Luke's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Morris is now behind Aiden. Both have got 3-second time penalties. So this is this will be a race to the end. Oliver is already storming out with 17 seconds. As Aiden is trying to break the toe from Morris, but Morris with the DRS, there's a lot of cars moving about, bumping each other. There's cars jumping about. I don't know if they've touched or not. I mean, the stream looked like they'd touched, but who knows? I don't know what's going on. Morris looks like he's jumping about a bit, but he has set a fastest sector 2, and on them fresh mediums has broke DR. Oh no, he hasn't broke DRS. He's Aiden managed to keep within the 1 second, but Morris, he's having to. Both of them are using a lot of VRS. Trying to keep each other at bay, but that's definitely paying into Oliver, who was 17 seconds ahead, is now only 13.5 seconds ahead. So 4 seconds somewhere has been lost. Interesting. I don't know if he's made a mistake, but that time is coming down. Morris and Aiden, they are absolutely taking massive chunks out of Oliver's lead. Is Oliver just taking it nice and easy, nurturing them 18 lap hard tyres? They'll be 18 laps, so they'll be hanging on for dear life. But you can see that the time that Morris and Aiden are catching them up, and this is exactly the race Aiden would want. But winning the race after the last 2 races, I think he'll be very happy with a podium. Skills Dan's has definitely shown up the Alfa Romeo drivers, and that if you want to take a seat up at the Alfa Romeo in the championship, certainly be my guest. But Skill Dan's in that beautiful Alfa Romeo going well. Bass now, who was last in first and then last in first, set the fastest lap time. 22 laps have gone. We're on 24, and Bakker is still going. All them doubters. Yeah. And I know I have it on good authority that didn't want to really be on stream. So what are we doing? Mr. Bakker, we've got you on stream. Yeah, in the AlphaTauri or the what is it now, RBS or something like that. RBR, something, some strange, yeah, Red Bull Racing. But yeah, AlphaTauri. So well, there's Bakker anyway. Booty, he's having a bit of a battle with Smith, but them tyres, them 20 lap tyres of Oliver, the gap now was 17 seconds, it's now down to 9.5 with 3 laps to go. And Aiden, he's right on the back of Morris. As these two, they're battling, but they're keeping each other, and they're keeping both of each other's games really on top, showing a lot of pace. And they are reeling in Oliver. And it's going to be, it is now below 9 seconds. And you know what? I think the one that they're catching him, Oliver could be in a bit of trouble here. Don't ask me to work out the maths. I can't even work out what positions people are in. Because Bass must have gone into the pits. Entity's been into the pits. Oh, my head hurts. But Aiden now, we've got that. Aiden has now got past Morris under the help of DRS. And Aiden, he's got 3 laps. And 8 seconds, 8.3 seconds, the way that they've been catching they're both going to be giving each other a helping dose of DRS. And now they're 7.9 seconds behind Oliver. 2 laps left. I think the gap's quite going to be big enough. The gap should be big enough. Then 21 lap old hards. If they do catch up, they're not going to be able to keep these two at bay. We're up to. Don't start. Oh no! It's Bass is now. I give up. So I swear. I don't know about a paycheck. I think I got my P45. I think somewhere in the post. But from that view, that beautiful camera view, and Booty's picked up a 3-second time penalty. They're really getting them in now. But 6 seconds. I'm going with that. 6 seconds. Oliver is not 0.2 of a second off Bass. Goalkeeper Bass. That keeps changing. All I know is Oliver's in the lead, and it's 5.5 seconds, and they've got 2 laps left. Aiden, the biggest problem I think Aiden's got to do now is not get too excited, as again the times change. As now they've got 2 laps left, and it's down to 4.4 seconds. So, winning Merc 2, top 5, Ferrari top 3, 2 DNFs, 1 female finish, Haas fastest pit stop. I keep asking you for these 6 winning lottery numbers, and after tonight's performance, please, I need them 6 lottery numbers. Just send them to me, please. I don't know what's going on. But he's now back in the lead. He's 33 seconds behind. Oh no, Aiden's lost it! Oh no, Aiden's lost it coming out of the corner. And what we were saying just earlier, he wants to keep his head, not get too excited. And he just got on the power a little bit too early, obviously seeing the back of Oliver's car, and the car pulled. Luckily, there doesn't seem to be any damage. But now that has gave Morris a bit of a breathing space as they go into the last laps. Now the gap is big enough for Oliver to win. He's nursed them tyres to the end. There was a yellow flag, but I'm just on board. Oliver wins. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. No. Is this the last lap now? I just said it was a lap out. What lap are we on? I I could have sworn that said that it was lap 28 when we crossed the finishing, before we crossed the finishing line. I don't know. Is he waiting for Bass to finish? Anyway, answers on a postcard, kids. If anyone wants to help a babbling Brummy who hasn't got a clue what is going on, he's just talking absolute yep. I just want them 6 winning lottery numbers, please. Just please. Oliver will just about keep it. Yeah, we should get I don't know how it's going to work this. It's been interesting to see. But the last couple of corners, I don't think Morris would pass in. And Aidan after that little mistake. But I think Aidan will take a third. And we get the finishing line. As Quinn gets up a 3-second time penalty. Oliver wins, Morris second, Aidan third. Skills Dans, I believe, will cross the finishing line now in 5th. Yes. And then it will be Smith, yeah, Booty. And then there's a yellow. Backo has finished 8th, Booty 7th. Kieran now will. Oh, has Skill Dan finished 5th then? And Anthony's DNF'd. Anthony's DNF'd on the last. That blew Ivor's bat out the window. I'm going to get a load of grief from Kieran now, who finished the race. And I didn't. Driver of the day was Bat. Yeah, he went from last to first, middle of the pack. I don't know. All I know is both the Mercedes drivers drove fantastically well, and Aidan as well kept pace with them. So Aidan will be pleased with that, knowing how much pace that them two have shown. So Aidan back on form, and he'll be looking to extend his lead at the top of the championship. I believe this is the correct finishing times, I believe. Oliver, Morris, Aidan, Skills Dan's fantastic race for Skills Dan's in the Alfa Romeo. Goalkeeper Bass, I believe he's 5th. A good solid race from him, showed a lot of pace and got past his lap, so he'll get an extra point for that. Smith 6th. I think Smith will kind of be happy with that, seeing the pace of everyone else. Booty 7th, back at 8th on his return. He made it to the end, or you doubters. Kieran finished 9th. Nat Packers finished 10th. 11th was Luke. 12th was Quinn. Entity Giraffe didn't finish, and Stubby also didn't finish. Yeah. Thank you for staying with us for these technical, all the technical difficulties we had during this race. You'll probably find that there will be 2 streams of this race. And we've got somebody in chat that says, do you need a driver? Yes. Yep. Sign up. Go on to Discord. RPM Discord and get yourself signed up to this absolutely wonderful game. And you too can listen to a babbling Brummy, not knowing what day of the week it is. I believe, let's have a look. Are we going to do an interview? I don't know if it's going to let me. No, it's not. I swear. God dear. God, no. I'm just going to end it. I'm just going to end it.